Personal care and meeting other people's expectations. What is personal care? Personal care is the effort and attention we pay to ourselves to get ourselves ready in the morning. So, why do we need personal care? Well, when we go out into the world, we need to meet other people's expectations based on where we're going. Going out to the community, going out to the doctor's office, to a formal, even going to the workplace, we need to make sure that we're wearing the right clothes, we smell the right way, we look the right way. What's the benefits of doing personal care? Well, for one, we want to make sure that we're fitting in. When we stand out in a crowd because we haven't got the right hair, when we're dirty, wearing wrong clothes, or we smell, we're going to draw lots of attention to ourselves, and sometimes we don't want to. It might impact the way that people first meet us and the impression they make for us. Are we someone that's clean? Are we someone that's capable? Are we someone that's able to be friends with? When you sit down next to someone, it might impact your friendships. Lovely person, you have lots in common, but they smell, makes it very hard to make new friends. And sometimes the other problem is you just fade away and no one's interested in talking to you because you smell or you don't look the right way. So it's important that we make sure that we're wearing the right clothes and we're meeting other people's expectations. So what are the expectations and what is expected of you when you're out in the community, at home, or the workplace? Well, it's important to understand that when we're at home, we pretty much can do what we want. It's our space, it's our place to be how we feel. If we have roommates or parents, brothers, sisters, we might want to make sure we've got some underwear on or maybe some nice comfy tracky dacks. But when we're out in the community, the expectations are raised higher. People expect you to have nice clean clothes on, shoes or thongs, making sure we're not barefoot, that our hair is maybe a little bit nicer than it just left the way it is, that we've showered, and that we're ready to go. If we're in our workplace, we need to make sure that we have very professional clothes. We might have a uniform that we have to wear. We might have a tie that we might have to wear. Making sure that we're wearing enclosed shoes, ready for the appropriate work site. And if we're going to go see a formal for our parents or ourselves, or we might be going to the doctor or seeing a professional, we might want to be making sure that we wear formal clothes. Nice pants, a t-shirt, a tie, ready to represent ourselves the way that we'd like to be seen. It's important that we meet the expectations based on every area we go to. So now that we know what personal care is and what those expectations are, how are we going to meet them and what strategies can we use to be able to be successful? Well, the first thing to do is to work out what we need. We need to brush our teeth. We're going to need a toothbrush. We're going to need toothpaste. We're going to brush our hair. We need a nice hairbrush. Shower. We need our soap, shampoo, conditioner, clean clothes. That might sound silly and simple, but we need to have a place to be able to put our dirty clothes, our clean clothes. We need to have a washing machine or another way that we can make sure that we've got those clean clothes. So for us to have any success, we have to know what we need. Next, we need to know how long it's going to take. If we're getting ready to go to an event, we're going to a formal, we're going to a birthday party, not very useful for us to start 30 minutes before we have to arrive. If it takes us half an hour to shower, or it takes us 15 minutes to brush our teeth and comb our hair, we need to make sure that all the clothes we need are ready to go. We might have our favorite shirt that we want to wear, but if we haven't washed it, it's not okay to take it dirty. It's going to look bad on you. It's going to be wrinkled, might have some stains on it, and that might impact the way that we make our friends. Well, even if we have all the tools and we know how long, how are we going to make sure that we actually do it? Well, a great strategy is implementing a routine. Maybe write it down. Every morning, I'm going to get up and I'm going to shower for 30 minutes and I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair. I'm going to get my new socks, my new underwear out of the drawers and I'm going to put them on and I'll be ready to go. Even if it's just staying at home or going out to a community group, going to church, going to a friend's place, or even if I'm going to work, I'm going to make sure that I have what I need. I'm going to know how long it's going to take, and I'm going to have a strategy to be able to do it. So we know what we need to have, and we know how long it's going to take, and we've got a strategy to do it. How do we make sure that we're doing it successfully? Well, a great strategy is as simple as to look in a mirror. Make sure that your clothes match what you think they should be. You've got the right shoes, you've got the right clothes on, the right shirt, the right pants. Maybe your hair's done up nice, or maybe it doesn't need to be. You can do a sniff check. Do I smell? Do I need to go have another shower? Maybe I need some deodorant. Is it gonna be a hot day? You can always ask a family member, mum, dad, brother, sister, does this look right? Am I wearing the right clothes? Do I smell? Can you check? Do I need any extra deodorant? These questions, they're completely normal to ask, and it helps us meet the expectations. Our goal is to make sure that we're going out and we're making sure that we're in the right place, we're wearing the right clothes, and that we're meeting the expectations of the area we're in. Now, it's great that we have all the things that we need, but we need to make sure that we maintain them. If we need to brush our teeth, it's great that we have a toothbrush and toothpaste, but if we run out of toothpaste, it's not going to be very useful. Or if our toothbrush is ready to go, throw it out and we're going to get a new one. Same with deodorant. It's great that we're making sure that we smell the right way and we're putting deodorant on as we need, but as it gets low, it's important that we either go and replace it, have a spare, or tell mum or dad that we need more. For girls, making sure that we have the right sanitary products. It's really important that we don't ask on the day when we need it. We need to be looking ahead and ready to get what we need. Brushing our hair, making sure our brush isn't frayed, isn't damaged. Replace it if it is damaged. We want to make sure that when we have a big event or somewhere that we need to go, that we're ready and have everything we need then and there. We don't want to have to worry about, are we going to get there on the way? Do we need to pick it up? We don't want to make it any harder than it needs to be. So our toolbox is going to help us get there and make sure that we succeed, but it's important that we follow it. Remember, anytime we do anything, it's all about trying and making sure that you do your best to succeed. We won't always get it right the first time. Sometimes it's okay to fail. We might go to the event and we might have forgotten to put enough deodorant on, or we might have a stain. That's okay. We're still going to do our best and represent ourselves the way we want to be. Because it's not just about what we wear, but it's about the fact that we want to represent that we're trying. Oh, look, I put on a shirt and I forgot that it had a stain. It's okay to say those things. We remember for next time that we're going to follow the strategies and use the routines that we've got to make sure that we can succeed the best that we can. And remember, we're all trying. It's just about putting your best foot forward and doing your best to succeed so that you can make the friends that you want, get the opportunities that you need to succeed, and succeed at personal care. If we're going to follow a routine, first we need to work out, how do I write a routine? Well, first thing we need to do is work out what it is that we need to do. Do I need to brush my teeth every day? Do I need to shower every day? Do I need to brush my hair every day? Do I need to make sure that my clothes are clean every day? Some yes, some no. We want to be making sure that we brush our teeth at least once every day, preferably twice. We want to make sure that we're brushing our hair. That needs to be done as often as your hair is messy. Showering, that's personal choice, but most people think you should shower every day. It's important that we make sure that we're showering enough that we don't smell. If it's a really hot day, you might have to shower twice. If we've got the ideas of what we need to do, well, how are we going to get it all organized? First thing first, write it down. Make sure we have a good list about what we're going to do. Some people are visual, so maybe we could do some pictures. If not, maybe you might ask for your mum, your dad, your brother or sister, even a carer, to help plan it out so that you're going to succeed. And then once we have it, how do we make sure it's the right routine for us? Well, try it. See the first week, do it every day, see what you think you missed. If you go to your program and someone points out that you smell, maybe you haven't showered or you need to shower, or that you didn't put enough deodorant on. Maybe someone might point out that your pants aren't right and you realize, I'm only washing my clothes every 2 weeks, but I don't have enough pants for the programs that I want to do. It's important that every single routine is going to be different for everyone. Some things stay the same, brushing our teeth, having a shower, putting on clean clothes. But past that, it's all individual. Might be different for you than your friend. It's okay that it's not the same.